passengers.
Yeah,
they have a ton of. Have you guys ever used Uber?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. I don't.
You all have?
It was a good
like
experience. We just asked for an Uber on our cell phone, and then they showed up where we were, and they took us to where we wanted to go.
And they were way more polite than a taxi driver.
We got a Ubered. We were at a Lagunitas brewery, and the floor manager, we were like, we have to go pretty soon. We need to get a cab, and he's like, oh, I'll order you an Uber. And like, we didn't know that meant he was paying for it. We got paid for it by the fucking company to leave that, and they ordered us an Uber. It was great.
We it sounds lazy, but we parked at the top of a really high hill. If you go to, where's Machinima? What town is that in? Hollywood? Is Machinima in Hollywood?
I think it was Hollywood. Yeah, I want to say it's Hollywood.
Whatever. If you go there, it's way more hilly than you might expect from a city. And we parked like 600 vertical feet up or something, walked down to Machinima because it was really busy and crowded and stuff. And we were faced with the decision to either walk back to the car, which was something like mountain climbing, and or taking an Uber. And I was with X-Jaws, and he's like, oh, so order an Uber. And they took us back up to our car, and it was glorious. It was way better than walking.
Yeah, yeah.
I got an Uber from downtown St. Louis after I woke up at a friend's place after we were going out to bars the night before, and got a ride to my place, which is maybe 12 miles or something. I don't know exactly. It was $8.60-something, and the guy dropped me off in his BMW X5, like the small SUV kind, and was super polite, older, white-haired, white guy. And I was like, hey, can I tip you on the app? And he was like, no, we only do cash tips. And I was like, well, I don't have any cash, so goodbye. You know, like that was great though. Uber, my 1 out of 1 experiences have been excellent.
I've been doing Uber too.
Yeah, I usually get an Uber, or if the situation allows, that they've just got a driver, which is usually a nice guy anyway. So I don't know. I like Uber a lot.
I like Uber, the business model. I like that it enables lots of people to be self-employed. I like that, like it crowdsources employees. I think that's kind of a cool thing. And that's kind of what they're advertising on our show. Like, hey, if you've got a reliable car, you can do a side hustle. Like, you can just start working. And the way Uber works is it's like a supply and demand thing. So if you work, like, I'll make a thing up, like Tuesday afternoon, then it might not be great. But if you're willing to work on New Year's Eve when other people aren't, then you get like a really high rate. And I don't know,
it's all surge pricing. So just like you said, if you use it at a time that nobody's asking, you get it super cheap, like that Sunday morning that I used it. If you use it, I don't know, Saturday night, it's going to be really expensive, but they're still going to be probably cheaper and nicer to you than a taxi.
That's the time when, if you're a driver, you want to go. So I knew someone who drove in East Atlanta, and there's a lot of bars in East Atlanta, and it's just on any given night, like at night, there's just so much foot traffic. It's just tons and tons of people going to tons and tons of bars in a really condensed area. So that's when you want to work. You want to be making those short, expensive trips from the bar to people's apartments and stuff like that on those drinking nights, or on like New Year's Eve or sometime like that when there's lots of people out drinking, lots of people needing those rides.
No, I lied. I've used Uber twice.
Oh my God.
Maybe 3 or 4 times if I was blackout, the other 2. But at least 2 that I remember, where one was a morning after that just this 2 weekends ago, it's last weekend. Me and a few of my friends got hammered downtown and then stayed at his place downtown. And then the next morning, a few of us got up and we had to get in an Uber to drive back to all of our assorted cars around the city, which fucking sucks. And the guy was like, oh, yeah, we asked him, like, oh, you're up early, like, do an Uber, it's like 8 a.m., you're already doing it. And he was like, yeah, I just haven't stopped since last night. And that is not what you want to hear your driver say.
I had the same thing.
Bullshit.
You don't want to hear.
Bullshit, Taylor. I think, like, that's exactly what you want to hear your driver saying. You want to hear your driver clearing with you exactly what he's doing. The guy's like, yeah, man, I get up every day at 8 a.m. to drive you fucking dumbass drunks around at 6 a.m.
But he didn't get
that
up.
guy's lying to you. The guy just says, like, he's like, I've been up since, 2 a.m. last morning, shipping you fuckers around. Okay. At least you know what he's coming from.
That's true. I was also so dehydrated at that point that I just was like, can we just go to a gas station and I can buy a water?
Yeah, right.
Please go to a gas station and let me buy some fucking water. I'll pay $4 for the bottle. I don't care. Like,
it's a neat new world. Like, so what I value, and we sort of covered this earlier, is owning my time. Right? There's nothing I'd rather have than owning my time, and like the traditional business model of employment involves people working from 9 to 5, like being kind of, what I think of as like cube cages and stuff. With companies like Uber, like if you wanted to, you could just work when you want to. You could work when it's best, at peak hours, or you could work when you feel like it. You could do whatever. I think it's a neat, like Uber's not the only game in town. Like there's Amazon deliveries. I think that's either a thing or going to be a thing where they like take like the last mile of UPS and bring it to the next thing. I don't know. Uber in that world, I think it's a neat advancement in what's going on.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so burpy from that goddamn champagne.
That sucks, man. That sucks.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's totally predictable.
I wish that I had drank like a pitcher of beer instead.
You know what? When we do this again, let's get a bunch of like Bud Light and drink that. No, because we'll be pissing constantly.
Yeah.
This is a 4-hour show.
Pick something that's reasonable for 4 hours of drink. Like, it's not hard.
All right, well, let's all have
really.
So,
Kyle's best effort was not the best choice.
No, I really liked Kyle's best effort. I really liked it too. Kyle, you want to have another shot of your?
I think I'm all good over here.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's all do.
I had an extra shot when nobody was doing anything at all, and
I've had several of those.
Let's all give a blow, and whoever's the lowest has to drink another drink. Want to do that?
If it's me, then I can't help you because Jackie took all my alcohol away in an effort to be a nice person.
Jackie took it all away.
She did.
All right, I'm at 3 seconds. Quick update, I'm at 1 second. About to start.
Next time, give me some heads up. I'll buy a fucking breathalyzer.
They're kind of expensive. I
know, $75.
Yeah.
Give me more than a day's heads up, and I'd do it.
Kyle, hold it up. Wow, Kyle's the lowest. I'm so glad it's not me.
He's the lowest?
I don't feel the lowest.
0.155 for this gent. So Kyle, that's all you, buddy. I'll drink with you.
I love that the highest and lowest are drinking. Hey, I'll have some water.
I'll join too. Good deal, ladies.
Oh, that was not fun.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I next time you guys want to do a drinking stream, please reach out. Talk to people who've done it before. Like, seriously, this is...
I feel like you're degrading my drinking stream abilities. Like you're putting me down. I'm clearly a master of the drinking stream.
If you passed out on like drink like number 2, and it's like drink number 2 is 15% alcohol by volume, and you're drinking like that with 5 other people, I just I don't want to shit on you, but I just want to say if you want to reach out to someone that's done this before, please do so. I don't want to shit on you, man.
See, it's hard to keep things going correctly because a couple of us don't like alcohol.
Yeah,
and it's a drinking episode where you drink alcohol, and it's just,
if you want to
come out well.
If you choose for yourselves that you want to do a drinking episode, you might have to deal with alcohol. I don't want to be the person to push this on you.
I've watched multiple periods through both the previous hour and a half that we didn't get and this current episode where both Kyle and Woody have sat back for a while and clearly been thinking, oh, I am drunk.
When I went to pee, I just went and peed outside. Like I just went and walked to the basement door and fucking pissed out the door. And I was standing there like I would lean really far back, and they'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, back forward," and then like I'm doing this back and forth out there, but I just don't drink very much anymore. So what I've had has me has me pretty tipsy over here.
Yeah.
But I think it's been pretty fun.
It has. Tomorrow morning's not going to be great.
It won't bother me a bit. Like I won't even know. Like it'll be like any other morning.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When is your
Oh my god, that's so not true for me. I'm going to be so hurting.
I'm laughing at the alcohol tolerance of you guys. Like, no offense. It's not
Fair
like
enough,
I'm not holding you. I'm not being like you are ship tards for this.
You're
I'm
not
just
chiding us. Yeah.
No, I'm not chiding you. I'm just amused at it. But I can't imagine simultaneously being like, I can't drink this because I'm too drunk. But tomorrow I'll be fine. That makes no fucking sense.
I
to me
never
at all.
get a hangover the next day. Like there was a time when I drank a lot. Yeah, never. There was a time when I drank a lot. People like to buy me drinks, so if I travel and go to an event or something, then like it's hard not to get like really shit.
Wander around with his hands out.
Look at Woody walking around with his hands like this, like he's on like he's a trapezeman.
I have drank gallons more liquor, I think, than Woody has. Woody's tolerance is on a completely another level than mine, even. But like, I just don't drink anymore. I don't care for it. I don't enjoy being drunk. So I find other ways to have a good time. But just I don't know how much I've had to drink tonight. It's not a large amount. But there was a time when I can remember drinking 13, 15 shots in an evening over the course of 3 or 4 hours, and just handling that fairly well as long as I had a big meal. But I can also get out of hand and start vomiting and just ruin the night for myself. So I just stopped drinking a couple years ago.
It's a razor's edge, yeah.
It's a real razor's edge for me when you don't have that control.
I had a big meal tonight for lunch and dinner specifically to prepare for this. I don't know what the fuck you guys would be doing.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you have?
Everyone stop. Why do we all stop? What were you waiting on?
I asked, what'd you have to eat?
Pasta for dinner and fucking curry for lunch.
What kind of curry?
Microwave fucking Amy's curry.
I like Penang curry.
There is a level of buzz that I can achieve and then not have a hangover the next day. I have surpassed that level of buzz.
Kyle said something very similar. He was saying he'd be fine tomorrow. Fuck this guy. Make him drink some more alcohol. He should be fine tomorrow. I'm not gonna be fine tomorrow.
Like how drunk Woody talks. Like every word is deliberate and purposeful.
The problem is that like I don't know how much I have to drink for the next day to be bad. I've drank so much that I spent like 3 or 4 hours in the middle of the night vomiting. Like literally slept in the bathroom. But when I wake up the next day, I'm good.
That's funny.
Like I just don't get like a hangover.
That's
I don't
true.
vomit
I've
when I get really upset with myself, alcohol-wise. Like my body just doesn't do that. My whole fucking chemistry from my family is like on board, stays on board.
I was in Austin, Texas one night. I was in Austin, Texas, and I bought this hotel room. Me and my buddy split it. I don't remember how much it was, but it was $700 each or something like that, $800 each or something. We bought this whole like Baron's suite in the Kildorf Hotel in Austin or something like that. It's like the whole first floor or something like that. It's this massive room. There's a dining table that you could seat like a Game of Thrones audience at, and like 3 or 4 bedrooms, and like each bathroom was decked out with like a shower with digital controls and a sauna and a tub and all that stuff. I didn't get to enjoy any of that shit because I spent the entire night vomiting. I slept in that nice bathroom instead of my giant 4-poster bed with 15-foot tall cathedral ceilings. I slept in that goddamn bathroom with imagine this. The toilet's in front of me. I got a leg on the right side, a leg on the left side, sitting on the floor, and I recline back with a pillow on my head, against the shower window, like walls. And every time I have to vomit, I just do a sit-up. Vomit, and then back into sleeping position. And that's how the night went.
Right now, as you're telling the story, I am super grateful for my tile floors. Because I'm 80% sure that they're going to be cooling me off as I vomit in the toilet tonight.
just to be really clear.
You think you're gonna vomit?
All y'all wanted to do this tonight, right?
No, I didn't want this at all.
No. Who pushed you into this? Chiz?
These two people on the screen. These guys, they make me do it, and the subscribers and stuff, and I'm so glad my tile is cool.
You know,
What are you talking about? How cool those tiles are going to be as he lays around vomiting later. That's what you're looking forward to right now. Is I can't wait to get this poison out of me.
I don't
Sorry,
like.
go ahead.
I don't like. It's on the inside. I'm not gonna vomit though. I'm perfectly fine. After we wrap up here, I'm gonna go upstairs and like get a soda and some like jalapeno cheese bread or something. And
jalapeno cheese bread. I would not eat that.
I took an antacid before all of this, like one of those like Zantac 125s or something, like a really powerful. Yeah, Prilosec, something like that, because I knew that like what we're drinking is so acidic and like nasty that it could sour my stomach and compound.
I've got about 600 Tums on call.
I have an AMA question. You guys ready for this? Someone paid $10.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Stay in that position while you read it.
It's so far.
I'm
right?
just